Why, hello there, everyone, and welcome to my first ever playthrough of Sonic CD. I wanted to play a Sonic game in honor of the Sonic movie trailer, and also, more than partially, because there was a Sonic sale on Steam. For no specific reason. Although, maybe it had to do with the movie trailer. But anyways, I got Sonic CD for $1, and the highlight really is that I got Sonic Mania for $6. But before I play Sonic Mania, I wanted to play Sonic CD because I've played all these Sega Genesis Sonic games, but I have yet to play Sonic CD, and I've always wanted to. And I know that Sonic Mania has a lot of stuff from Sonic CD in it, and I want to make sure I appreciate all of it and recognize it. So, want to do a quick playthrough of Sonic CD before we start Sonic Mania. So let me post the notifications to Discord and Twitter as usual. I doubt it'll be as good as Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, but I have to say, I'm really digging this music already. And I've always thought Metal Sonic was a pretty cool character. And I'm pretty sure this is the first game he appears in, so it'll be cool to see his debut. Oh yeah, and audio test. 1, 2, 3. He appears in, so it'll be cool to see his debut. Sounds good. It's been quite a fat minute before I've streamed a game off of my computer. So hence why I'm not wearing glasses, because I'm sitting up, you know, in front of the computer. Normally if I'm playing a game on the TV, I'm wearing glasses so I can see it, but obviously I'm a bit closer to the mic now. So let me know if I need to adjust the audio levels or anything. But with all that said, I think we can start. And the default controls are a bit strange because I know it's a bit blasphemous to use a Nintendo, well, it's not a first-party Nintendo controller, but, you know, it's more or less an SNES controller. I know it's a bit blasphemous to use a Nintendo controller for a Sonic game, or at least, you know, an older Sonic game. So I was expecting A to be select and B to be back, but they have it on here where the bottom button is select. So I just need to switch into PlayStation mode. Because normally when I'm holding a controller like this, I'm so used to A being select. Okay, something else I saw. You can select between the Japanese or the US soundtrack. Now, I don't know which one would be considered better. I'm assuming the Japanese version would be the original. Although, it might be a bit more complicated than that. So I'm going to go with Japanese. Unless we can have some resident Sonic expert come in here and say that the US soundtrack is better for some reason. But I also know that there's this really cool anime opening at the beginning of this game that has a pretty cool song to go with it. And I think this port... I think this port is lacking the lyrics to the song because of some copyright issue. And if that's the case, I don't know if either of these versions would include the lyrics. But I'd really like you guys to hear that, so if it doesn't play it, I will just open it on YouTube so you guys can hear it. And so I myself can hear it. But enough stalling. It's been a while since I've played an old Sonic game. I think the last time I played through old Sonic games was the Sonic collection on the DS. They made a collection of the old ones and ported it to the Nintendo DS. You can play as Tails. I'm assuming you have to play through the game as Sonic first. Okay, here it is. This is cool. Yeah, I think it's lacking the lyrics. Still really good, though, but once you hear it with the lyrics, Hold on. It has some of the background words, but not the full-on lyrics. I really like this style. The older, more comic style of Sonic. Also, how's the audio? Because this game sounds really loud to me. Some sort of Death Star chained to the planet. So this is before they retconned it, so Sonic is still on planet Mobius here, right? Why is this jump so slow? Okay, I need to... After playing Mario Bros. The Lost Levels so much, I need to... tap into my memory of Sonic physics. Can you spinball wherever you want? Yeah. Whoa, hold on. Is that some Mode 7 type stuff? Okay. I'm not going for any sort of special... I'm not going for any special type of playthrough or anything, since this is my first time. I'm just going to be focusing on beating the game. Okay. How do you do that again? Like an indention in the wall, you have to go in. I keep hitting B. That's still a little disorienting. It's strange to play the beginning of an old Sonic game that isn't Green Hill Zone. Whoa, Amy's in this? I just passed Amy. Did I not? Am I imagining things? Okay, level 1 down. Smooth as expected. It seemed though that there were a lot of layers to the level that you could go to. Was that top speed? It's lacking some of the animations in the Sega Genesis, in, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, which are the ones I've probably replayed the most out of the 2D ones. That must be an exit. I've also heard a lot of complaints about something about this game. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was the level design. But I'd rather just pretend I've never heard that, so I can play this without any sort of expectation, so it doesn't cloud my judgment of it. Hold on. Is it pulling off some Dark World type stuff? Hit the spring. Yeah, these levels definitely are not that linear. We'll see if that's a detriment to it or not, though. It's a bit too early to say. Isn't this where I started? Okay. This does have a very unique soundtrack compared to the other ones. So I got the bonus stage there. Oh boy. Oh wow, we can skip that. This is some hardcore. The glasses disappeared. It's because after quite a fat minute, I'm playing. I forgot where I'm heading. I'm playing a game on the computer rather than on the TV. So what am I supposed to be doing here? It said, okay, so it's counting rings. Am I supposed to be hitting them? Oh yeah, it says UFO 6, so I guess I'm supposed to take them out. Okay, I have to at least get one. Come on. Okay, we got one at least. No! Jumped a little too early. It looked like I was going to hit that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I only need to wear glasses if I'm playing a game on the TV. But in this case, since I'm playing on the computer, I don't need them. Like how I did before I got a capture card. Playing Overwatch right now. How's that going? Casuals or ranked? The jumping feel is very slow. I don't remember if Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3 felt like that. Boom. Oh, is this the bubble? Is that the force field bubble, or...? Casual. Yeah. The ranked in Overwatch can get pretty... tense unnecessarily, if you ask me. I don't see Overwatch as that competitive of a game. And by competitive, I mean I don't feel like the game was made to be a competitive game. It's more like a party game, if you ask me. How do I get over this? And so I play games like League of Legends competitively, but whenever I play Overwatch, I just like having fun with it. Which character are you playing, though? I think I've said this on stream before, but my favorite's Roadhog. Even though I play Orisa a little bit more, because most of the time Orisa fits the team comp better. But Roadhog is my favorite. Oh wait, I see what I'm supposed to do here. So I'm assuming that was a sub-boss. That would be a disappointingly easy boss. Okay, here's the real boss. Presumably? Oh, I guess not. Well, it was the first boss after all. Everyone. Jack of all trades. I like playing the tank characters, but I'm not very good at the assault characters. Even though Roadhog's kind of an assault in disguise, but... well, I'm okay with Reaper just because Reaper's so easy to play. But characters like McCree... I don't know. I don't see how people do it. You have to have some really good aiming. Hey, there's Amy. So what can you do with Amy? It's a cool sign. Someone make a GIF of this. Metal Sonic stealing Amy. Sonic, help! I know people think Amy's annoying. I think she's a great character. Although one-dimensional. One-dimensional character doesn't... A character being one-dimensional doesn't necessarily make them bad. What power-up was that? You have Widowmaker. Even if your whole team complain... Do they still do that? Because when I used to play it, everyone would complain when you pick Widowmaker just because she didn't mesh with any team comps particularly well. But hey, if you're good as Widowmaker, you're helping the team. So we're already at the pinball type stage, which is weird because it's not like we're in it's not like a casino night zone or anything. How are there rings in the wall there? Whoa. Wait, what? What just happened? I tore a hole in space. Okay, so I forgot if we were in the dark world or the light world or normal world before this. So is this the normal world or is this the weird alternate version? Blind jump. There's a power up in there. Ooh. My rings. What did you clip? I'm special, why thank you. Also, don't tell Sonic, but I'm wearing my Mario pants right now. What the? Is that an RNG thing? Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right, like, I don't know if it's intended to go in or out that direction. I think you're supposed to go out. This level design is pretty, directionless so far. Like, it's very open, which some people may prefer. But what comes along with that, it feels pretty directionless. But I'm basing that off a very small portion of gameplay so far. Is there no way to get out of this? Captain America shields? Where? Oh yeah, they do look like it. Speaking of Captain America, I saw Endgame yesterday, finally. I don't really need those rings for anything. Ugh. Okay, I think ideally if you could stay on top of these, Ugh. It'll help you... Wait, should I be trying to go up? Let's see what's at the top here. Oh, Green Lantern died. Yeah, that was tragic. Don't even remind me. What the heck? Okay, goal. Like, I'm missing huge portions of this level. I don't know if they did it so that way the intended the intended path through the level is up to the player, or if there really is an intended path that I'm just completely bypassing. Another one of these things. Whoa. Oh, what are those? They look like salmon eggs. Do we really care about score? Not really. Who cares about score unless it's like an arcade game? What is that up there? Huh? Why is this happening? What's triggering that? Is it supposed to be obvious, or... Is it supposed to be obvious, or... not? It's happened a couple of times on certain springs. Like, is it just hidden in certain spots? Or, I'll probably figure out the trigger soon. What the? Did you see that? Do you see the background? Future. Okay, so is it not Dark World and Light World? Is it past and... or present and future? See, look at that. Why is the ground upside down up there? So I'm assuming this is the mechanized... The mechanized version is the future. Implying it, Dr. Robotnik already took over. Crud. Oof. Yes. Is that a platform? Oh, I see. Oh, I thought that platform would be active by the time I got to it. I don't think that platform is there as if you can land on it, but that's not the case. Okay, so it seems like when I pass that up and I get that little sparkly effect, it means I'm about to time travel. Wait, that wasn't moving. So this is where I was. Kind of. Oh yeah, I was here already. Okay, what's this bonus stage? It's so warm in here just because of the angle of the sun, like normal. It should cool off pretty soon, though. Am I upside down? I saw that the background was upside down at the top of the screen. Yeah. It was like the water background, but flipped upside down. I'm assuming that was intentional. How is that not touching them? Okay, got one. Okay, you can run on water just fine. That's cool. Yeah, I knew that was too early. Too early. Dang, that took me far. Yeah, I know. It hurts my eyes. There's something really appealing about it, though. It's mode 7. It looks a lot... It reminds me a lot of F-Zero on the SNES, which I'm pretty nostalgic for. I like the backgrounds. Like Jupiter there. You know, it's really surreal. Modern Sonic doesn't really get that surreal anymore. 3D pixel, yeah, I know what you mean. That's called mode 7, I think. Is when it uses pixels like that to simulate 3D graphics. So like Super Mario Kart, F-Zero, Outrun, games like that use it. Crimson or Collision? Where did I read Crimson? Collision Chaos. What the? I saw Eggman. That's a lot of Eggman's robots. Okay. It's like a... Okay, so we're full on pinball now. Nice. They used that really early. It's getting pretty funky. I'm trying to get in the middle there. Someone remind me to put this soundtrack on the Soul Calibur playlist later. Extra life? Oof. Sonic and Smash, if we get Snake back, we get Sonic. Yeah. Maybe in a million years, Sonic would be in Smash. can't tell if you're joking. I'm assuming you are. That one's kind of hard to tell, though. Sonic is in Smash Ultimate. Remember the tagline, everyone is here. And they meant everyone. I know it's probably not a popular choice, but I would be so down for another Sonic character as part of the Fighters Pass. Crud. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. Dang it! Barely missed it. Remember. Oh. For the soundtrack, thanks. Okay. Nice. What? Okay, we're up here. Oh, what? I got him. Oh, about, something else about what you said, though. Nintendo, as far as they've led people on, Nintendo is never the party. Nintendo's never the party that asks third parties to have a character in. So it's actually third parties that ask Nintendo to have a character in. So, like, you know, Sega asks Nintendo to put Sonic in Smash. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how it goes most of the time. Like, that's why it's funny seeing Phil Spencer saying how he wants Banjo-Kazooie in Smash. They just keep ignoring him, presumably. Man, E3 isn't that far away. Yeah, obviously you can't get him there. That'll be pretty anticlimactic. Underwater levels in Sonic have always been kind of hit or miss, because it slows down the gameplay so much. I jumped over that checkpoint. Guess I'm going down. Well, we're in Mario now. Wop wop! That was a short level. They never miss... Who? More of this, okay. I like the half pipe bonus stages. I forgot which one that's from. Oh, that's a one-way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, the whole thing about Sonic is being able to go fast, and the water levels just slow him down so much. It's so hard to gauge distance in this. Almost. Got a good amount there. Ugh, simulated auto-scroller. How do I get back there, though? Okay. Strategically placed. Okay, game. Do those hurt me? I'm going to assume yes. Okay, can I walk on them? They push you. What's up with all these retro games? What do you mean? I like retro games. Well, the reason I'm playing this is because I want to play Sonic Mania. But, before I play Sonic Mania, I wanted to play Sonic CD. Since I know Sonic Mania pays a lot of homages to the older Sonic games, especially Sonic CD. And, Sonic CD's... I never played Sonic CD, so I wanted to make sure I did that so I would get all the references and stuff. And it was only $1 on Steam, so how can you pass that up? The heck? What's the point of that? Okay, I was going to say, what's the point of that spring there? The hitbox on these things is weird. It's like... It's kind of like a fuzzy hitbox. There we go. Okay. So when you touch that, it means you get to change the level. And I know that those sparklies meant that I was about to do it. Like, you have to reach top speed or something. $1. Yeah, I know. I got Sonic Mania for $6, and Sonic CD was only $1. And I got Sonic Adventure 2 for $2.49. It's quite a steal. You know, and it was well timed with the Sonic movie trailer. Maybe intentionally, maybe not. Okay, this is weird. I was at the very height of that. Did I get them from a Steam thrift shop? Might as well be. Oh, crud. Might actually die here. I don't see air anywhere. Okay, air. There we go. how am I supposed to know that was... How was I supposed to know that was there? And so poorly timed. Wop wop. I also got DMC4, which I was planning on getting anyway. No bonus stage there. Untitled Chapter, okay. Extra life? Yes. When he dies, he looks like feminists caught him man-spreading. Wow. Sonic's guilty as charged. There's Eggman. I'm actually supposed to be hitting him here, what the heck? Doesn't part of this song sound like Reptile's theme? Invincibility. He zips away. I should have gone to the left, shouldn't I have? See, what's the point of the invincibility here? How should I be exploiting this? I can't go that high! What? Okay, so I can get air off of his ship, which is... Whoa, look at that. These are some pretty impressive visual effects for the time. Is Tails clarified as a girl? No, Tails is a guy. Miles Tails Prower. Is that his full name? If that's not it, it's something very similar. Yeah, Miles Tails Prowers. It's a very not intuitive boss fight. Like, there's nothing about the bubbles that indicates that it's something he needs. I think I just wasted all my extra air. Oh, I guess you needed to get rid of the bubbles to hit him? Sonic's faces are priceless. I know, he's so emotive. That's what I hope they keep with the Sonic movie. I want them to do the more cartoony designs so they can get really expressive with him, because they've already stated that he's from another dimension. And so it won't really seem out of place if he has these very wacky comic expressions, because I think that would cement the idea further that he's from another dimension. So I don't think it would seem out of place. Well, I mean, out of place in the movie. It's supposed to seem out of place to the characters. Is this kind of... What's the level theme here? Conveyor belts. Ooh, okay, I have no rings. Okay, there we go. I saw a sign with past. Future. I need to figure out more clearly when I would want to do the past or future. Because as of right now, I don't see any clear incentive as... I don't see any clear incentive to time travel. The title for the levels look like Castlevania themes. Well, yeah, they do kind of. I didn't think about that. From which, it's been a while, so I can't remember it exactly. Which Castlevania? Oh, I missed it. Dr. Robotic didn't put on sunscreen. Is he so red? It's because he's so red. Quartz Quadrant. So I think this is... Okay, so the background, those glowing things are crystal, so I think we're in a mine. My first inclination would be to say that I'm in a mine, but I wasn't sure, but that confirmed it. Never played it. I streamed the original Castlevania before, and the original Castlevania with no save states. That was pretty challenging. That was pretty challenging, but I'm glad I did it. Man, the Grim Reaper boss fight, that is the most difficult thing in the whole game. The final boss is tough the first time you fight him, but after practicing for a while and you know the trick to it and you have the timing down, final boss is pretty easy. But no amount of practice on the Grim Reaper boss will make it easy. Emerald City. It does kind of look like Emerald City. Going through that pretty slowly. Whoa. What? I wish Sonic picked up momentum a little bit faster in this. I feel like takes a bit too long to pick up momentum. But I guess it's supposed to feel like a punishment if you lose momentum. You know, you have to work to get it back. Okay. Yes. I like the background here. I wish I could download the assets individually in this. Like, just download the background asset. I bet you could on some of those sprite websites. Back when I used to do custom sprite artwork, I would go to those websites, like sprite database websites, and they'd have all the sprites from different games that you could download and play around with. I should see if they have that for this. See, the thing is, I jump to get over something, and then I land, like, right in front of it. What the heck? Did I run out of time, or did those tiles stop me? Sprite is made by cola, as in like Coca-Cola? Yeah. Yeah, Pepsi has Sierra Mist, right? Or is it 7-Up? Like, Coca-Cola and Pepsi pretty much have their own versions of everything. I'm pretty familiar with that because my parents have owned restaurants since I was 3 years old. And it's so funny. Because the people that come in and install the soda machines are so loyal to their own brand. So, like, if there's somebody, like, if Coca-Cola is the one that, like, you know, if you're using a Coca-Cola soda machine and Coca-Cola has to come in and install it for you, they do not allow you to sell drinks by Pepsi and vice versa. It's so funny. They are so loyal to their own brand. This is a weird boss fight. How do I get to him? I don't think I can move more to the right than that. I have the invincibility though, right? What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't think that power-up was what I thought it was. Fight. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting ahead of that. I just have to survive. Can't tell if that's sarcastic or not. What am I supposed to be doing here? So that's top speed. Oh wait, oh I'm making the I think I'm making the conveyor belt go faster. Whip up a 3-course meal. What does working at a restaurant? How does working at a restaurant? How do the skill sets of working at a restaurant translate to whipping up a 3-course meal? I was typically the front of the house manager. So I would take orders, clean the front, deal with customers, and expedite food and stuff. I would make the food sometimes, like, I would make the food sometimes if my parents had to leave or do something, or if we were, you know, short-handed or something. But typically, I just did everything in the front and expedited. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm so averse to actually making food. Like, whenever I'm hungry and I have to make food for myself, I typically just do, like, super easy stuff, you know, like, the extent of how much I want to cook for myself is, like, toasting bread, you know, so, like, I eat things that don't really need to be cooked, or eat things that don't need a lot of preparation. Not that I can't, but it's just because I don't really want to. And I'm thinking maybe it's because I've been around food so much my whole life. My brother help? Yeah. My brother did more stuff in the kitchen. Well, I'm older, so, you know, I started, like, I always helped them, but starting when I was 12, I would say, like, I started working full-time. You know, like, I would help in the back and stuff at 12 and, like, clean tables and stuff when I was 12. I mean, before I was 12, I would, like, help, you know, stock stuff. I would help stock things and clean stuff when I was, you know, before 12, but, like, once I was 12, it was, like, full-time working. Like everything the job would entail, you know. This is a very, flashy stage. This stage should come with an epilepsy warning. Background of that factory level is Pog. I know, I love the presentation of this. Like, visually and the soundtrack together, presentation gets a 10 out of 10. Level design, I'm still... What the heck? Doesn't that normally smash me? Did I have to apply? I'm pretty sure if I didn't want to work, like, I'm pretty sure I didn't have a choice. I mean, technically I could have not done it, but, you know, it's my parents, so it's more like child labor. What's funny is child labor laws don't apply to your legal children. So, make of that what you will. What am I supposed to do here? How did I die? Well, I mean, I'm 21 now, so... Now, you asked me if I applied, you know, and it's the inverse of that, because when you apply, you have to think, oh no, are they going to hire me? But in this case, it's more like, do I really have a choice? Technically, I do, but... It's a bit more... you know, you have a bit more... Like, you have, like, a bit more responsibility to actually do it. Well, because the thing is, the welfare of the restaurant is also in my best interest, too. Blow your hands. Starting a trend. Hey, my hands are sweaty. What the heck? What is that? That looks like a platform that flips out. How do I get up there? It was kind of a weird jump. Have I been in here before? Yeah, the level design in this is very, not confusing, but they give you no direction at all. And it's not me asking like, oh, I want it to be easy, but it's a linear platformer. You would assume, well, see, that's why I don't know if it's a criticism yet. I don't know if it's just me, like a personal taste, or if it's more of an actual flaw. Wonder how nauseous Sonic gets. It can't be that much. You know, he's able to run around the whole world and then eat a chili dog. I don't think someone getting motion sick would do that. I rewatched the opening cutscene to Sonic Generations the other day just because. Just to see that chili dog. What was the first game where they started the chili dog thing, though? Because, I never played Sonic and the Black Knight, or, you know, the one where he has swords on the Wii. But I watched the cutscenes for it, and I saw that the chili dog's in that, too. So the chili dog, joke, it's not really a joke, but his affinity for chili dogs has been going on longer than I had previously thought. If anyone can pinpoint the exact debut of Sonic's chili dog fixation, I would appreciate it. I feel like fast people were the trend in the golden ages of games. Who else besides Sonic is fast, though? Whom. And golden age of comics. Okay, who's fast in comics besides, like, the Flash, though? Cabal. So Cabal debuted in Mortal Kombat 3, right? Oof. See, even though the level design is confusing in this, the presentation is so cool, I don't really care that much. So maybe, what the heck, that freezes me? You know, maybe after playing through the game multiple times and the novelty of the presentation wears off, then you could start critiquing. You could start critiquing the level design itself. More isolated. Oh, well, Superman is fast, but relative to his other abilities, not really. You know, he can just do everything. Like, why a lot of people think he's boring is because he's so good at everything. Figure 8. That bounces me very high. Shazam. Oh yeah, Quicksilver. I forgot about him. Is Shazam fast? Not like Quicksilver fast. Speaking of Quicksilver, I was comparing that one scene in the Sonic movie trailer where he pretends to look at his watch when the missiles are coming at him. I was comparing that to the Quicksilver scene from that one X-Men movie. X-Men hasn't gotten a really good movie anytime in the recent future. What would the best X-Men movie? What is generally considered the best X-Men movie? I always found X-Men pretty compelling compared to the rest of the Marvel stuff, just because it's a band of outcasts. It's a band of outcasts versus basically a eugenicist. I always found that premise way more compelling than a lot of the more typical, than the more typical superhero plots. Black Phoenix coming out. Oh yeah, I wonder if that'll be good though. I didn't see Gambit in it though. Why isn't Gambit in it? Like, I don't know if there's something else that happened. Like I've said before, I'm just a casual fan of superheroes, so like I don't read the comics or anything, even though I would be interested to hear about it. Just because, like, I'm super into so many things. I don't have enough time to be super into everything. It platforms. What if that's Dr. Robotnik singing in this song? What do I do here? So I guess I have to survive this and then move up after each wave. So wait, why was that platform bad? Oof. Don't really care about, is that the name of the actress? She played Sansa in Game of Thrones. I'm really curious how good her acting range is, because she plays Sansa Stark pretty well, but it's not that demanding of a role, and so I'm wondering if... Because she has a very stoic look about her, right? Like, she has a very deadpan, stoic expression all the time in Game of Thrones, and I don't know if that's her intentionally doing it for the role, or if she just naturally looks like that all the time. Is that the character? You know who I'm talking about, though, right? I don't remember any of the character names outside of their superhero names. I've been on this part before. Wait, so I have to go all the way back to that boss fight? It's still so warm in here. The Mania remix of this stage is so good. Hey there, Corncob. Yep, that's exactly why I'm playing Sonic CD first, because I want to recognize where everything comes from in Sonic Mania. And I've played through all the Sonic games on the Sega Genesis, but I have not played Sonic CD yet, so we're doing that. Her superhero name is that? Why do I not remember her? I think if you stay on one, it falls down. We were talking about X-Men. Ugh. Wolverine killed her. When? Also, are the... This is a weird boss fight. You didn't play till they released the Gems collection on the GameCube? Yeah, I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about this one, but I always wanted to play it because I always thought Metal Sonic was cool, and I know this is his debut, right? His debut game. But, I really like the presentation and the music. However, I'm not sure how I feel about the level design yet. So, the level design is so open, it feels directionless. It just feels unintuitive and directionless. But that could just be me. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Like how big they are? Yeah, I do like the openness, and I'm trying to figure out if it's more of a personal taste, like with me saying how the level feels directionless. I don't know if that's a legitimate criticism or if it's more of a personal thing, you know? So, like, if I should be saying I personally like the more linear stages. Just because I feel like... Maybe just because I'm used to the Sonic formula being more linear. So that way you can keep your momentum. Like, you know, you can keep your speed and everything. It's definitely different. I'm glad it's different, though. Because otherwise, it would just feel like you're playing the same thing again. You know, I've been trying to dodge those rocks this whole time, and I found out I can touch them. Always had multiple paths. Yeah, it's definitely expanding on that. I have a watermark now. The, which watermark? The, mascot watermark? He's always been there. Yeah, he's always been there. Falling spikes. I hesitated there. You're blind. Yeah, he's always been there. Are you kidding me? Wait, I had 2 rings. Why did I die? Can you explain the past and present signposts? So I know it's like 2 different versions of the level, right? I'm trying to figure out how you trigger the teleportation. I got crushed. Are you serious? Didn't look like that. I'll trust you though, because I did have rings, so that's a fair explanation. Yeah, I crushed his insta-death. I didn't realize I got crushed. Thought I just touched him. I should probably stock up on more rings before going up here. This music is such a different style. It's way more funky. You run past them and keep the speed up until you warp. Okay, so you basically have to... So, you can't slow down for... So, like, after passing up the signpost, you can't slow down for a certain amount of time. And then, like, after that time has happened, if you hadn't slowed down, it makes you teleport. So, when it says keep the speed up, like, if you when you say if you slow down, does that mean if you slow down to a slower speed than what you were going when you first passed it up? So theoretically, you could just walk through the signpost really slowly, and then it would be easier to not slow down, because then you could just be running and stuff for the rest of it, right? One is past and one was present. You'll know you did it right when you trigger a cutscene. Yeah, I've done it. I've done it a few times, but I just haven't isolated what's making it work. You know what I mean? Am I supposed to be hitting him? The sky is falling! Okay, so that's why I'm getting crushed. I need to just stay on the same one then, right? Background reminds you of the old Shao Kahn level. From, which Mortal Kombat? What power-up was that? It's kind of tricky to land in that. It's taking me way too long for this boss fight. It's such an anticlimactic one, too. Chicken Little. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking of when I said it. I've spent too much time in rings trying to get that power up. Now I have to get it. Doing them is a prerequisite for getting the special stages with the UFOs. Yeah, I've done several special stages so far. Things you have to destroy to trigger them or something. Okay. So, like, there are prerequisites to make it appear. How do I get in there? I'm hugging right. Is there any way I can just... Can I restart this stage? 1 and 2. I don't remember this. I don't remember how the Shao Kahn stage looked. That's what he said. Which thing I said was suggestive? Which thing did I say was suggestive? Okay, that power-up's a lost cause. Oh, yeah. I had a feeling it was something like that. Compared to the rest of I noticed that immediately when I first started playing. I was saying how the jumps, you fall so slow compared to the other ones, but I didn't know if it was just because I hadn't played a Sonic game in a long time. But the jumps do feel a lot floatier. Like, Sonic feels a lot heavier in the other ones. I think I've gotten used to it, though. Like, it feels pretty normal now. Yeah, the music's top-notch. Yeah, I've been praising the music this whole time. Unfortunately, the port, which is what I'm playing, because I'm playing it on Steam, the port doesn't have the lyrics in the anime opening. You know that animated opening at the beginning? It has the music, but not the lyrics to it. Heck, am I supposed to be touching him? Dun 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 dun. I'm not kidding. What? Okay, in the options though, it lets you choose between Japanese or the US soundtrack. I set it to Japanese just because I'm assuming that the Japanese soundtrack is the original one. Is there a reason, like, is one, like, what are the differences between the two, I should ask? What's the lore of Sonic? I'm not particularly an expert in Sonic lore, nor do I want to be, but they retconned it a few times. So, like, in the old Sonic games, he was on Planet Mobius, and then they retconned it when the modern Sonic games came out, where he was on like an alternate version of Earth. But then in Sonic Generations, they re-retconned it and made it where both classic Sonic and modern Sonic are canonical, but they're two separate characters that are existing in two different dimensions, where they interact with each other in Sonic Generations. And then there's Chaos Emeralds. There are the Chaos Emeralds. Oh crap! Okay, can I redo this? I need to stay on top of this. So am I supposed to just hit him? He's saying the lore is frightening because the Sonic fandom is notoriously... The Sonic fandom is notoriously the... I would say it's the go-to example when you want to point out a weird fandom. You grew up with the comics. There was a... Yeah, I know there's a surprisingly large amount of, death in them. What the heck? I was going to say, I know the Sonic lore goes way deeper than what I know. It's just, there's such a weird negative connotation with it these days. I'm still holding out hope. I know people see the Sonic franchise as a lost cause these days. There's still... See, even in the newer games that are bad, there's still a lot of interesting ideas in it. You know, it is possible to make a good modern Sonic game. This is a cool level. The theme, at least. Like, all the platforms are these brass instruments. What does that signpost do? Oh, I lost speed there. What? Yeah, forces... I've said this before on the channel. I know it's not completely legitimate to criticize a game if you haven't played it, but I literally saw people just hold down the boost button. Like, all they were doing was just holding down the boost button, and just that lets them get through, like, vast portions of the level. So, like, I've seen definitive proof that the level design is that poor. So, I don't need to play it to know that wouldn't be good. Worse than Sonic 4. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is that mobile one, right? I never played that one either. I've played... So all the Sonic games I've played... all the Sonic games on the Sega Genesis. And as for the more modern ones, I've played Sonic Heroes, which was my first Sonic game. It was also the first game I ever went to the store to go buy. Like, the first time I went to the store to buy a game, instead of just me playing games from a box that came with my consoles, you know? So, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Rush. I must be forgetting one. Oh yeah, Sonic Generations, obviously. Luigi Cross Mario, much more from the Mario community. I think the Mario shipping is more self-aware. What is this? What is this part of the level? Okay, there. I know a lot of people are mixed on Sonic Unleashed, which I can understand because the nighttime levels in Sonic Unleashed definitely were kind of out of place for the Sonic franchise, just because it was a completely different genre. But even so, I still had fun with the night stages, so I still like Sonic Unleashed, so I will defend that game. Even though I can completely agree with the criticisms, I still find it an enjoyable game. But Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations are all around good games, and good Sonic games. I think most people would agree with that. What the heck? These light bulb enemies. Had a mobile port, but it was originally going... Yeah, I remember it was going to be episodic. What did it originally release on, though? I thought it was always on mobile. I thought that's what it originally released on. Yeah, because I was super excited when I was, you know, when I first heard about its development. I was super excited, and then everyone was talking about how bad it was when it came out, and I checked it out, and I saw, it looks like they're right about that. Which I was disappointed about. Ding dong. Going to reset the follower count at release. No, I just set the, you have to enter a timer. Like, you have to enter an end date on goals. And so, I didn't have any particular date in mind, so I just made it the release date of MK11. But it's still up there. It's not like I need to have a certain amount of followers by a certain date or anything. Just, you know, something to shoot for. It was originally for PS3 360. What the heck? It looks like a mobile game on PS3 and 360. I've never seen... So it was digital only, right? Nice. Very nice, too. Stardust Speedway. Is this one of the Sonic games where you can mash the button as fast as you want in Spinball? Or is there an actual cap to it? That's a really cool background. Digital only, okay, that's what I thought. It's Metal Sonic. Metal Stanic. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What the heck? Am I racing him? What? Did you see how those spikes were placed on the slope? What were they thinking? If this is a race with Metal Sonic, this is pretty cool. This is my favorite part so far. Okay. Don't think I can touch him when he's electric like that. So am I supposed to be hurting him, or am I just racing? I don't think I can hurt him. So far ahead! Vaporwave level. Yeah, I really want to get a hold of these assets and make Vaporwave backgrounds with them. No! What the? Dr. Robotnik's in here too. Angel Dust Speedway. Angel Dust Speedway, why is that? Angel Dust sounds like a euphemism for cocaine or something. Does he attack on the corner here? Okay, no, I'm safe. It is a drug? Wow, I was right. I told you it sounded like a euphemism for a drug. Surprised I never heard that before, honestly. Sonic, why am I so slow? Sonic, they're so slow. That is no good. Well, fair. He can just walk through the spikes. Jumping and landing on the slopes really messing me up. It's another name for LSD. I've never heard that. I've heard Lucy. Obviously acid. Lucy, because of the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. That doesn't even make sense though. LSD isn't dust. LSD is not dust. Are you sure that's right? Holy cow. This level's ruthless. The floaty jumps really... the floaty jumps feel like they get in the way here, because when you're going fast and you jump, you want to keep the momentum up, but when you jump, it feels like you, whoa, get slowed down. Have to wait for this. Wait for them to open up. What happens if I get a game over? Also, I wanted to see if other people have just as much trouble with lost levels as I was having, and so I looked up lost levels playthrough on YouTube, and Ryukar had a VOD of a playthrough, and he was playing it on the he was playing it on the Super Mario All-Stars collection, so it has the SNE, it has the 16-bit look to it. And apparently in that, getting a game over in that doesn't send you back to the beginning of the world. Getting a game over in that, you can just continue from the same level. So I feel like I'm getting cheated by playing the NES version. Geo, how are you doing? I'm doing quite fine. By the way, everyone, Geo the Hero here is another streamer. I've been watching his streams recently. He plays right now. He's doing a Mega Man themed May, and so he's trying to play through as many Mega Man games as possible. Which one are you on now? But yeah, I recommend his channel. Everyone go check him out. Has a really great atmosphere. And he plays a lot of Sonic too, in addition to Mega Man. I think what you have to do is race him to a point, and you think you can damage him. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to race him further. 9, 10, and 11 are up next, then onto the X series. Nice. 9 isn't that easy. I know you're talking about it like, oh yeah, that's nothing. For me, 9 is definitely one of the more challenging ones. I really like 10 though, because I like the Robot Masters a lot in 10. I like Sheepman. Sheepman, my favorite Robot Master used to be Gutsman, and of course I still like him quite a lot, but after Mega Man 10 came out, Sheepman is my favorite. You don't remember them well? I know there was a baseball guy. Like, they were just so bizarre. There was a baseball guy, obviously Sheepman, like I just said. Was Pumpman in 9 or 10? Crud! Raven was your favorite Titan. Wait, are we talking about Teen Titans now? You have a feeling 9 will be easy for you until the Wily stage bosses? Yeah. Raven was actually always my favorite too. I always like... ever since I was a little kid, I always liked the goth girl characters. I shipped Raven and Beast Boy before I even knew the term shipping. Pumpman was 10. Yeah, okay, so there's that baseball guy, Pumpman. Oh yeah, because Oh, Metal Sonic. Because Mermaid Woman is in 9, so that's the water one in 9. You had your own convo. How did I miss that? Did I miss Amy? Achievement unlocked. Just one hug is enough. Okay, Amy. TOS. Terms of service. How did I miss an entire conversation about Teen Titans? Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, that was one of my favorite. I didn't watch mini cartoons as a kid because I mostly watched, like, Animal Planet and stuff like that. But there were a few cartoons that I really liked, Teen Titans being one of them, in addition to Samurai Jack. So, like, obviously, Toonami, so, like, what? Can I not hit this? This is a cool song. Gio, have you played this one before? This is my first time playing Sonic CD. Because I wanted to play this before starting Sonic Mania. Because I want to identify all the references and homages. I jumped right into that spike. What the heck? Yeah, Teen Titans Go is... It's not that... It's probably okay, like, as a cartoon if you look at it by itself. But it's just... It's not really about anything. It's pretty shallow comedy, you know? On the stage design for Sonic CD. Okay, okay, I've been talking about that this whole time. So, I really like the presentation and the music. And that's making me, you know, I'm liking that enough to keep playing. However, I'm very mixed on the stage design right now, because I've noticed that the stage design, the level design, is much more open than the other older Sonic games. And a byproduct of that is that it feels so directionless. So I don't necessarily feel like it's getting me with the traps, but what I do feel like is that I don't feel any sort of direction. Like, I don't feel like the level design is leading me anywhere. I feel like I'm just wandering. That Game Over music sounds like a Vaporwave song. I'm downloading that later. But you love the music? Yeah. The music's top tier. Do I have to start from the beginning? Somebody please tell me no. Okay. Whew. I was worried there for a moment. I was going to say, that's brutal. No, you're welcome. Thank you, T. So yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily a personal preference. You know, so I don't know if I should say I personally prefer the more straightforward linear level design in 2D Sonic games, or I don't know if it's a legitimate criticism to say that this level design feels directionless. Because Corncob, I was talking about it with Corncob here, and Corncob says he really likes the openness of the levels, which makes me think that it might be a personal preference thing. And of course, all game judgments come down to personal preference, but you get what I mean. That happened last time. Okay, so that's a literal trap. It's bait. Oh, should I be jumping up there? No! Okay, how could I have known that? Okay, I need to figure out what this enemy design is. It's just a metal rod on a wheel with blades. Okay, so it's like you can walk through part of it. You can walk through the part that doesn't have blade spinnings. Some people really do love this game's layout. You understand that your opinions on good Sonic stage design are not law. They can be law. Why can I not do spinball? Why is it the whole game at this speed? Whoa! Once you play Sonic Mania, I'll notice an immediate difference in quality and stage progression. Yeah, so I still believe that you can have a really big open level design without it feeling absolutely directionless, which is what I'm expecting from Sonic Mania, because I know Sonic Mania has really big open levels too. Because I've watched some playthroughs of Sonic Mania. Just haven't played it. Can I go through this? About to take a shower? Okay, T. I will see you in a bit then. Every Sonic game, and the only ones you don't like were Forces, Shadow. You don't like Shadow the Hedgehog, and Black Knight. Yeah, Black Knight's a weird one. So, you like Unleashed as well, right? I feel like it's hard to find somebody that likes Sonic Unleashed as much as I do. You never played with Boom? I never played Boom either. Boom never looked good. The cartoon is strangely funny, though. I never watched it on Cartoon Network just because the scheduling was awful. But I've seen some clips of the Sonic Boom cartoon on YouTube. It is surprisingly really funny, although it uses self-depreciating humor most of the time to do it, which is kind of sad. You liked Unleashed despite its flaws. Yeah, exactly. Unleashed is fun, even the Werehog... Yeah, I like the Werehog sections, even though I can't agree that it's a pretty radical genre departure from what you would expect from a Sonic game. But I still find it enjoyable. And yeah, the performance wasn't that great, but I would never really judge the game on the performance. Where do I go? Yeah, the show is so self-aware, and it's in one way it's funny, but then when you think about it more, it's sad because it's the writers completely accepting the state of Sonic. Okay, so that's where that trap is. Am I in the past or future right now? I forget. I forgot if I was in the past or future before I time traveled. That's what it takes to be a true Sonic fan. Pass right next to your lives. Oh, okay, that's what that P means. Thanks. Okay, so this is where I started, right? I should not be moving to the left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. I'm just saying, like, in one sense, it's kind of sad, but it's definitely funny to watch. Which was completely unexpected. That show had no right to be that funny. See what I mean? I'm so confused about where to go right now. Which is not something you'd really want from a 2D level-based platformer. It's not a Metroidvania, it's a level-based game. Random buzzsaw. I'm okay with it though, because the music's awesome. Styx has a Deadpool element to her where she breaks the fourth wall, I know. And that's a character exclusive to Sonic Boom, right? Because I didn't even know that character before. Made a good future in Zone 1. Okay. Am I going for the best ending? Are there multiple endings in this? I'm assuming that to get the, quote, good ending or best ending, you have to get all the bonus stages. Am I right? Turns to the camera, you can see them too. Yeah, I wish the game would have the same quality as the writing in that show. And then there was even one part where they were joking about fan fiction. And Eggman completely fangirls over Shadow. And everyone else is like, what's the big deal? And he's saying how it's only the second most popular character in the whole Sonic canon. There is no fourth wall. Endings are very loose interpretations. They aren't all too different. If they're not all too different, I doubt there would be much incentive to get them then. I'm probably just going to accept whatever ending I get in this because, like I said, the only reason I'm doing a playthrough here is so I can, you know, so I can mark it off the backlog and also be able to identify the references and homages in Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania would be, you know, I'd rather spend my time replaying Sonic Mania to get multiple endings and stuff on that one, assuming it has multiple endings, or just trying to 100% it. So I'm supposed to go in this tube. Sonic gets kidnapped. But yeah, I'm an overzealous fan. I'm hoping right was the correct direction there. Yeah, like, I forgot what it was. Sonic, like, brought back this thing, like, he got at a yard sale or something. It was some game. It was some made-up name for a game that existed in this universe. And it was obviously supposed to mirror the Sonic, you know, the Sonic games, because it was like something 2, and then Tails or Knuckles says, nah, that game sucked ever since they changed the color of the main character's legs. Or it was something like that. It was obviously meta humor about people complaining about them changing Sonic's arm color. I have no idea where I'm going. Can I not go through any of these doors? Okay, never mind, game. That's a weird spot for a checkpoint, but okay. Can I go to the background? Okay, so I'm in the background now? Yes. That's a lot of spikes, though. I don't know if I want to go for that. The lights are facing me. The lights are facing me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured that out. So, would I want to go to the future if I'm in the past? I wish the game was a bit more clear on why you would want to do one or the other. So I'm stuck in here. Can't go right. Whoa. Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. No, I was here already. I was here already. You have to get ready to watch Game of Thrones, but you love the environment and glad to put a face to my name. You'll come by later or next time if you can. Have fun and enjoy Sonic Mania. Okay, Gio. Thanks for stopping in, and good to have you here. Hope to see you again sometime. I was up there already, right? Ugh. See, when in doubt, I'm just trying to go as far right as possible. But this level isn't really letting me go right. Oh, there was a checkpoint here, so I haven't been up here before. I know it looked like I just walked into that enemy with no regard for anything, but I assure you I pressed jump a little bit before I got hit. See, what is this level design? Where do I go? Like, this isn't supposed to be an exploration game. Or maybe it is. You know, maybe it is. I even said on that boss fight, I said, what if Robotnik is the one singing these lyrics? So my theory is correct. Or what I thought was a theory is correct. It's not really a theory if it already has, you know, proof. But as far as I knew, it was a theory. Ugh. How do I get up there? Also, what did these flowers mean? I can't travel to the future. I don't have enough of a... Oh, wait a minute. This thing moved. Oh, I think I get it. There are things you want to destroy in these zones to make a good future, as I saw before. So specific... So basically going to the past and destroying specific things. That's why the stages are so open, so you can find them. Okay. I bet that was pretty cool for its time, though, to add some sort of replay value. But that was seen as pretty innovative for the time. Thanks, Geo. This is kind of an interesting contraption. Bit pace breaking. But I get it. Can I make it go up even more? No. That's what triggers the good ending, although you think you also heard just collecting all the time stones might also get me the good ending. If I don't get the good ending, I'm at least... Hey, a mini Sonic! Is there a reason I would want to do that? Oh, what was I saying? I got distracted by Chibi Sonic. Oh yeah, if I don't get the good ending, I'll at least watch all the endings on YouTube. Because if you said they're only slightly different... If they're only slightly different, then I'll just see what they are. Although I will try to get everything, obviously. Time stones. Yeah, get it right. They're not Chaos Emeralds, they're stones of time. Time. What am I doing here? So, did they translate it differently, or are they literally something else? Like, canonically, are they a different thing, or did they just mistranslate? Can I run on water and stuff as Mini Sonic, like Mini Mario and New Super Mario Bros? Didn't have enough momentum there. What is the angle on that spring? Just this game, they're called Time Stones, so they're the same thing. They have a different name in this. Okay, there. I guess that was a trap. Okay. I can't tell if you're jumping higher as Small Sonic or if you're jumping the same height, which would relatively mean you're jumping higher. Because if you're smaller but you jump the same height, that means compared to your body size, you are jumping higher. Except for the storybook games on Wii. Storybook games on Wii. Which ones are those? Okay, open that up. Is there a reason to open that up, though? Am I even making progress? Okay, that was... Okay, normal Sonic. What did that open up? Oh, this. Stop making me mini. It's quiet. Boss fight? Ugh. Lose all my rings before a boss fight. Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight. I just jumped into that. Are those... Are those collectively called Storybook? The Storybook ones? Like, are they... Is one of them a sequel to the other one? Direct sequel, that is. Because I know they all take place in the same universe. Whoop. So it's just going to keep stacking, I'm assuming. Crud. Thought I could get out from there. So I could technically get out early, right? Yeah, like that. No secret, no bonus stage. They weren't direct sequels. Why did they share that title then? Metallic Madness 3. So this game has a lot more industrial themed levels. Because typically it seems like each Sonic game just has like one industrial themed world, whereas in this it's an ongoing theme. Secret Rings was pretty good. Really? I've literally never heard any feedback for Secret Rings. That has always just been one of the more mysterious Sonic games, because I've never heard anything about it. I just see the box art every now and then. There's a pit there. Somebody needs to sample that into a Vaporwave song. Or a Future Funk. How far back do I have to start? Okay, it's same level. Forgot about that. So there's a thing I can jump into up here. I don't know if it's intentional, but this thing here, it looks like a fox, doesn't it? Like, is it supposed to be some sort of broken glass bulb? This looks like a fox. Is it just me? See what I'm talking about? Like, the broken glass are the ears, and the orange lines are the eyes. I'm still in disbelief at this soundtrack. Oh, this is where the pit is! Based on stories, Secret Rings was Arabian Nights, Black Knight was King Arthur. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that did seem like something very experimental. Oh, Corncob, I was talking about this before you came in. So, I had previously thought that Sonic's chili dog fixation originated in... This is kind of tough, this part. Okay, that's bad. Okay, I thought... I'll ask after this. No! Okay. I thought Sonic's chili dog fixation originated in Sonic Generations, but then I was watching cutscenes from Sonic and the Black Knight, and I saw there was a chili dog in that too. So, where did the whole chili dog thing start? That's a spike wall. Oh, I have to get behind it. Well, I think I'm a bit too late for that. Am I screwed? Okay, no. Do you hear the lyrics? It's like Stephen Hawking. Came from the cartoons. Did it? I watched that too. I'd have to rewatch it. I must have forgotten. I haven't seen all the episodes though, so maybe that's why. How do I hit this? How do I hit this? Do I have to hit it when it's moving? Okay, that's not hurting it. Mega Man level. Oh, because of the doors? That's where it originated. That's interesting to know that something so reoccurring in the games originated from the show. That doesn't really happen very often. For the game to take influence from the show. It's usually the other way around. So, I'm probably supposed to go back to the same area, however... I'm a bit wary of doing that because I have absolutely no idea how I hurt that thing. Fires the laser, that's when you can hit it. Oh, when it's firing the laser. Okay, so let's try this again. This part is, the part where you have to cover this gap. This part's pretty stressful. There is a platform to the right there. Or after it fires the laser. That one part is strangely way more difficult than everything else. But in addition to that, it's not just that it's more difficult, but it's that the stakes are so much higher because there's an insta-death pit. And this game hasn't used an insta-death pit yet. It hasn't used any pit at all. Are you kidding me? So don't even try it. My one single ring. Okay, there we go. Boom. What? That's a really small window. Oh, one hit. Is it during or after? Okay, there's one. It's so high up. Kind of during. Okay, that's what it felt like. Did Sonic give in-game spoilers? Captain America recolored his shield, duplicated it, make the bouncy... oh yeah, the bouncy things. Hey, you said that already. Nice. Speedrun strats. Can I have both of these power-ups at the same time? Where's the sound? Find a spinball. Might want to leave that there. Or not. So... hey y'all, hey Oracle. So, obviously not before. It's such a small window. It's rarely low enough. Okay, I think it's literally during. So I just need to somehow get on top of it enough. You can't really do it from underneath, though, just because of that. Is there a third? Okay. Thought they were going to make me fight 3 at once. I don't want to run into another one of those spike walls. What is this? Wait, he can do that? It's like Spinball, but he's running in place. I don't think I'm ready for a boss fight here. I only have 2 rings. So the walls are closing in. That hurts me. The jumps are so floaty! There goes my ring. Okay. Thought I could get on it when it was still. This level is such a difficulty spike. And I'm not sure if it's intentionally a difficulty spike. Oh, crud. I don't know what they were thinking with this level. Why would they put rings right over the spikes? Can you go over it? Oh, you can, okay. I checked out what's over here yet. Extra life. That, yes, I want that. Yes. I always appreciated how in Sonic you can touch the sides of spikes without them hurting you, because it doesn't make sense for it to hurt you if you were to just touch the side. Ugh! Get me out! Wasting my invincibility in this room. Saw it spawn in. Makes a return in Mania, though it's a bit easier with Sonic 3 physics. Yeah, the Sonic 3 physics would make this a lot better. This one area... I have to kind of juggle that spot until the door opens up. Okay, I'm not going to try that again. I'm going to wait till it goes backwards. Don't even try. Sonic, dead or alive. I can understand most of the lyrics in this. I'm going to look up a video later with the lyrics in it to see what everything it's saying. Okay, so during. Ugh! If their placement is RNG, if you're speedrunning the game, it would be nice if they lined up, so then you could take them both out at the same time. Okay, so let's redo this boss fight and figure out what it's wanting from us. Did I just get hit by something? So operatic. Like, I think I'm supposed to hit in between those things. Okay, I can't jump up that high. There go all my rings. I have one. So I can't jump up that high. Is he going to the middle? Platforms? No. Those are not platforms. They are hazards. Some very, dramatic music. I tried to duck it. The ring! The peon! can't jump up that high. Or can I? That was close. Achievement unlocked. Dr. Eggman got served. Like a hot-boiled egg. Did Amy originate in this game? I just realized. I just thought of that. Oh, cool, cutscene. I can't think of a game that's older than this with Amy in it. Amy originated in this? Okay, cool. So Metal Sonic and Amy originated in this. The fact that these cutscenes have no narration or dialogue or any sort of speech makes it really intriguing. That was the ending? That was the final level? Done by Toei, yeah. You can tell, it's really good. Like, this is like some top-tier prime animation back during the golden age of anime. Still really sweaty. No wonder that level was tough. No wonder it was a difficulty spike. It was the last level. I would expect a more... a more dramatic final boss, though. Also, how's the audio? I can't even hear my own voice right now. Can you guys hear me fine? Everything sounds good? Okay. I'm just going to turn it down a bit on my end. Because I can't even hear my own voice. Not that I need to. So, if I get a different ending, is there a different final boss? So there's show name Sonic Boom. Yeah, we were talking about that. So Sonic Boom, the game, had an accompanying show of the same name. Try again. Is that implying that there's more? See you next game. So can I play as Tails now? You're going to go to sleep. T, are you narcoleptic or something? I believe so. Okay, T, if you must go sleep. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Can I play as Tails now? So if I start that, it's just Metallic Madness again. If I start a new game, so I can't do Tails now. Okay. Corn Cob or anyone, answer me this. Is there more gameplay that can be had if I... So if I go back and I do all the bonus stuff, like if I find all the bonus stages and stuff, can I find a different final boss or something? Because the cutscene kind of implied that there's a different final boss. if you unlock a different ending or whatever. Exams. Oh, yeah. I understand. Yeah, I need to get that rest. Need to get your beauty sleep. Because if that wasn't the true final boss... See, I don't care too much about just unlocking a cutscene, like a special cutscene. But if I'm missing out on a whole other boss, I definitely want to fight the boss. You know, if there's a secret boss. But if the only reason you'd replay it is for a extra cutscene or something, I'd rather just move on to Mania. Tails is easier to navigate levels with. If you remember correctly, there is another boss. How do I fight him? Woo! He does seem to control a bit better. I don't know if it's a placebo, though. The mosquitoes. Okay, I might look it up. Whoa, that part still weirds me out. Whom. Tried to pull back on that. Too bad he can't fly. He can't fly! Yay! What the? Look at this perspective shift. That's nutty. Can he fly indefinitely? Can he fly indefinitely? Okay, you look tired there. Let's see. You can go off screen. Okay, he's tired now. That's a pretty long time. Yeah, he gets tuckered out. It's a pretty good amount of time, though. What am I doing? I'm just goofing around. Are those green stars part of the tree? No! What am I doing? What did I just step on? Did I step on an invisible block? Am I tripping? Hang on, I should look up how to unlock the secret boss before I do anything more. Be back later. Okay, Corn Cob. In the meantime, I am looking up how to unlock the secret boss. How to fight secret boss. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, though. Unused Sonic CD's final boss battle. So that's unused. That's a YouTube video for some unused assets, maybe. How to unlock? All extras. Okay, let's watch a YouTube video here. I'm not finding anything that immediately sounds like what I'm looking for. Because I don't even know for sure if there is a secret boss. I'll look up endings and see if that includes the boss battle. Sonic CD secret ending. Okay, secret ending. Okay, intro, bad ending, good ending, and credits. Oh, I guess we can play the song here, since I forgot to do that earlier. That's pretty hype. The main lyrics are Sonic Boom, unbeknownst to them. When they finally released a game called Sonic Boom, it wasn't good.
It's a supersonic flight, gotta keep it going. Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom, keeps you running back. Sonic boom, sonic boom, save the planet from disaster. Sonic boom, sonic boom, spinning through a world in motion. Sonic boom, sonic boom.
That is definitively one of the best, if not the best, intro for any game ever, because I can't think of any other games that have a bona fide anime opening. Okay, so bad ending, good ending, and credits. So this cutscene looks like what I got, so I must have gotten the, quote, bad ending. Aw, man, the ending cutscene has lyrics cut out too. So if it's just going to show the cutscene for the other thing, I'd rather not watch it yet until I find out if there's... If it's just the cutscene, I'll watch it instead of playing to get it. But if there is, in fact, a secret boss, then I want to fight that first. Let's see, Sonic CD... I'll just search Sonic CD Final Boss and see if I get conflicting results. Okay, Final Boss and good ending. If it's the same Final Boss, then I'll know that there's no extra one. I have to credit the content creator, of course. This video was made by... Who is it here? Jared Rockhold. Okay, Metallic Madness 3. Let's skip ahead. Okay, so he's fighting the same boss I fought. So it appears that in both endings you fight the same final boss. The cutscene's a little different. Okay, so considering the final boss is the same in both, good and bad endings, that means in terms of gameplay, I've seen everything Sonic CD has to offer. So I don't feel too incentivized about getting the quote good ending, because if it's just a cutscene, I can watch it. And I might do it off stream sometime, but why would I do that when I have Sonic Mania waiting for me? So wait, can Tails double jump? Or did I somehow step on an invisible block again? We just want to goof around his Tails for a bit. The openness of the levels, I think, makes for a disorienting first playthrough. However, I can imagine that after playing through this game multiple times and becoming more familiar with the layouts, that the openness of the levels would actually be pretty fun. Because it's letting you find more optimal... Is optimal a word? Optimum? Optimum is not a word. That's combining maximum and optimal. Ideal route, I should say. So, after playing through the game multiple times, having such open levels, it could be kind of fun trying to find the fastest routes, the most efficient routes. So I don't think I'm going to make that a criticism. It is a bit disorienting on the first playthrough, but I don't think I'm going to make that necessarily a criticism. Ding. But, getting distracted. But anyways, so, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to conclude the Sonic CD playthrough. So I'm going to be making a marker here. And I more than likely will be uploading this to YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. And if you want, you can watch me live on the Twitch channel. I have the link in the description.